Hi, this is Dr. Praveen Tripathi, and with me is Nandini, who got a stupendous rank 51 in November INICT. Nandini, first of all, many, many congratulations, beta.
Thank you, sir.
Were you expecting a two-digit rank?
Not at all.
So it came as a pleasant surprise, huh?
Yes, sir. Very much unexpected.
Wonderful. So Nandini, let's talk about your journey, your preparation. So we were having a chit chat before the interview started. So you used mission classes primarily, live classes, and later on integrated it with BTR also. So let us first talk about the mission classes. So tell us what exactly, what was the role played by the live classes? How much the structure and the schedule of live classes help you, and how much did it help you in developing that conceptual base, which is nowadays so much more important in cracking the exams?
So, sir, I had started post my internship. It got
Okay.
over this May.
Hmm.
So after that, the schedule that came. So I
Hmm.
started with that,
Hmm.
and I used to do them properly. I used to attend them classes, and whenever I missed, I used to like next I used to watch at 2x speed or something. But I made sure that I watched all of them,
That's just-
and I think almost all concepts were very beautifully covered. Almost everything was covered because when I was attempting questions based on whatever has been taught, I
Hmm.
could actually do them mostly. So I think that was very helpful.
Nandini, the reason why we came up with mission classes was that main videos become too exhaustive, difficult to complete. Rapid revision videos do play a good role, but sometimes I feel they are too less. BTR is too concise. So we wanted something in the middle, which ensures that the course can be completed but still revised. So do you think mission classes are able to hit that sweet spot?
Yes, sir. Because sometimes what happens is when we see just the revision videos, it kind of feels a bit incomplete.
Hmm.
And main videos like how to start and where to end, it's too much to think.
Hmm.
So I think it gives a very good structure. That's what mission does for us.
Uh, Which subjects did you enjoy the most? And you can't take the name of psychiatry because it would be biased. So, so
Sir, I love surgery. I loved whatever Amrit Nasta sir has taught because I felt that the way sir has taught and when I attempted the questions, it got very easy because of the way that sir has been teaching. So surgery is something that I do really like. I loved.
you are the third student who is giving such feedback for Amrit Nasa sir. I've been so I want to know more about what exactly is there in Dr. Nasa surgery that makes it a class apart.
So first of all, what I feel is that sir makes us think a lot. Like when he's teaching, he
Hmm.
questions. Like I think he's like, "Ki, first you think what it could be, then I will say."
Hmm.
And that kind of built, like that kind of made us think, and
Hmm.
that kind of acumen did also help in the exam where we
Hmm.
had to think, okay, this could
Hmm.
be the next step. So I think that was a brilliant thing by sir.
And students say that sir has changed surgery from a subject where a lot of rote memorization was required to a subject which is now very conceptual, very logical, has a very good flow.
I agree, sir, because I don't think I hardly learned things. Mostly I understood it and I applied it in surgery.
Okay, so surgery is one. You have to give me two more names.
Okay, I loved OBG. I
Diana
think
ma'am.
ma'am was like whatever she taught, it
Hmm.
covered almost everything.
Hmm.
And one more,
And
sir. Can I say you?
can I?
Can I say you? You were brilliant with psychiatry.
But bias to remove bias, you have to remove me. You have to say third.
I must say Zainab, ma'am.
Enough, ma'am. So, but I want to come back to OBG because see, subjects like radiology or psychiatry are shorter, still easier comparatively, but bigger subjects, do the major heavy lifting. So what was about OBG that made it different?
So, sir, when ma'am was doing the ENDs as well, so
Mm,
when I felt that when ma'am was handling a question, it was
mm,
not a question; it was more of the entire topic was being covered. So, for
mm,
example, if we were doing a prolapse question, it
mm,
was not just one thing; it was the entire prolapse which was being covered,
mm,
and I felt that it was like, covering almost everything. So
mm,
nothing was left. Nothing felt very unnatural in the exam. That I have
mm.
not read that. It did not feel so.
Understood. Coming to the ENDs, Nandini, students after completing the live class, they have to go for ENDs. So, tell me about your experience with ENDs and how did it help you?
So, sir, first of all, it gave me a very good structure about like by what time should I complete studying, and then even if I'm late, I was still trying to complete it and then give that END.
Mm.
I was attending all the discussions, and that really helped. And I must say that I was attending Zainab ma'am's like the BTR END, the last one that happened, and so that was, I think that was like a game changer,
Mm.
because whatever ma'am had been teaching and saying, I will say a lot of things came from that. So
Mm.
that was really, really helpful.
Okay. You were also very regular with the question practice, midday modules, late night PYQs. So tell me about that. How was it like?
So I was trying the last 4 5 months. I was trying to do at least 100 and
Mm.
minimum 100 and maybe a bit more if
Mm.
possible.
Mm.
And I was giving GTs very
Mm.
regularly, like
Mm.
almost 2 days or 3 days with a gap of that. I was trying to give the GTs, and
Mm.
I think question practice kind of really helped me elevate my understanding of the subject as well.
Mm.
So it made me think about things which we don't understand while
Mm.
reading. It might not click, but during the exam it clicks. So question practice really helped with that.
And did you do the marathon classes in the
I
end?
I did, sir. I could not do all of them. I got a bit tired, but other than that, I tried to do the subjects which are important for INI. So patho, I made sure to do. Pharmac, I did. So most of them I tried to do, and it really helps, sir.
Really help. So the GTs, coming back to GTs, Nalini, sorry, Nandini, you said that you were doing GTs twice, once in 2 or 3 days. So that's quite a bit of frequency. So what was the reason behind it? In the end, were you thinking that okay, let me do more and more questions, as many questions as possible?
No, sir, what I felt is questions, like there are things that don't click
Mm.
when we are reading, but there
Mm.
are things that click in the exam. And like when I solve it, it
Mm.
makes me think, it makes me remember that for a longer time.
Mm.
And that was why and I wanted to build a practice of sitting for like 3 hours and giving that exam. So I
Mm.
was trying to build that, and that's the reason I was giving GTs, and I enjoyed giving GTs and the discussions.
Wonderful. So, Nandini, students sometimes think that the toppers or those who got under 100 rank, they have it all figured out. Their journey is very smooth. No bad days, no bad GTs. They never forget stuff. Is that correct?
No, sir.
Did you have difficult days?
I did, sir. I have very recently also. I had difficult days. I was not expecting this rank. So
Mm.
after the exam, also I was like, oh, I made 2 3 silly mistakes. I shouldn't have done that. So not. I won't say it was very smooth, but
Mm.
it was definitely made easier with a proper structure.
So coming back to the structure, I mean, mission is a very structured program. Sometimes I said hyper structured, that we are also giving a test in the day, a test at the night time, all classes. So how much of a role does this structure play finally in the preparation?
Sir, I think it helps us to keep to be disciplined, to be consistent, and that is, I feel that's very important, because
Mm.
we have to keep doing it every day, even if
Mm.
we don't like, we don't want to do, but we have to, because that kind of helps at the end. So I think that is very important, the structure thing.
Can we say that it can sometimes create a good kind of FOMO, that the class is going on? If I'm not studying, I'm missing on to something.
It did not for me, sir, because I completely trusted this process. I was
Mm.
like, if I'm doing this class, I am doing something right.
No,
So
I'm saying that say GRJ sir is teaching pharmacology and you're not feeling like studying, but you have that thought in mind that class is going on. If I miss, I would lag behind.
yeah,
I call it a good FOMO, good kind of FOMO.
yes, that is always there. That is why I was like, "Ki, let's just attend. Let's just
Ah,
listen what is going on. We'll
ah,
like read it later, but let's do it."
wonderful. Nandini, it was so nice talking to you, and I'm sure all the juniors would also get motivated. And also, you should not leave our Telegram group. You should now become a mentor and help others get selected.
So thank you so much. Cerebellum was really helpful, and Zainab ma'am is like, she's like our hero, our god. So it was a very big deal for us. It really helped us throughout.
Wonderful. Thank you. May God bless you, beta.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Bye.